Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to be talking to you about one of the most important videos I'll ever talk to you about. It's about calling back your energy. This is the most important thing ever, and I've been studying this in depth. And I have a new angel to introduce to you guys, Atelaphiel. This is the Archangel of Bats. Atelaphiel might have different names, but this is the angel that governs bats. So I've introduced Sabathiel to you, and I'll introduce Atelaphiel in his own video, but this is specifically about basically recalling energy. So I'm going to teach you more about energy vampires and why you might be like, let's just say you've been tired, you've been drained, you're like, what's going on? I can't get a hold of myself. What's going on? Why is this happening? Because sometimes people who are energy deficit around you will vacuum your energy and it'll stay with them forever. So the first exercise I'm going to teach you right now to just blow your minds is calling back your energy. Hold your hand like this to your heart chakra and say, I call all my energy back to me right now. That's it. Nothing else. I call all my energy back to me right now. And you'll feel your hand like start to vibrate and start tingling, and you might feel a warm sensation. Everyone's going to feel something different, but you're probably feeling your hand like, whoa, this is kind of nuts. What am I feeling in my hands right now? That's your financial abundance, and that's your opportunities. That's your luck. That's your power. Those are your spiritual gifts. So everything you just called back into existence. Your ears probably start hearing static and ringing. You might have what happens if you might have a pain in your chest when you do that? It basically means that whoever took your financial abundance, your love energies, because these people, they'll take. You ever realize when you're doing better is when people come around you and then they say hi for like a very short period of time and they don't want anything to do with you anymore? Like, it's like why would you just, I'm at my best, and then you don't feel good anymore. And you think you don't feel good because they said hi and then they dipped out and they said goodbye. They took your energy. They're just stealing. They're actually stealing. So I've been thinking about this because I slay energy vampires. I put them down. I slay them. So, and yes, what I mean by energy vampires, it's by people who vacuum energy, who have no energy. So what you're doing right now is calling it back. So if your leaf blower was like this, now it's going like this. So you're getting what's yours back to you. You're entitled to your energy, but we hand too much energy out throughout the day. So when you look at someone, you give them 1 point of energy. So sometimes when you're paying with your energy, it's a fair exchange because, for example, you're watching my video, but you're also receiving information. It's an exchange. A non-equal exchange is someone who talks at you and doesn't let you talk, because the energy just goes from you to them and it's fueling them. It's like they're not informing you, they're not letting you talk, they're not letting you share. So it's a one-way energy. You ever just suck through the hose and like a gas pump and it starts coming out? They take all your gas. Well, that's kind of ghetto, but that's it just depends what you're doing. You're not going car to car, but I mean, I'm not using myself as an example for that. That just would pop into my head. But when you suck from a glass of water and you drink, and then there's nothing left, that's your glass of water, so you can pour back into yourself. But what if you give someone your glass of water and you're thirsty and they drink all your water, and they have a jug of water, it's their jug of water, and they're supposed to pour into yours because it's about sharing, and life's about sharing and equal exchange, but they didn't. So now you're thirsty and they drank your water. Now you're too negative, double negative. It's like, uh-oh. So what do? You essentially, this exercise is kind of like in the solar plexus, and it makes the water come back out into your cup. Of course, you're not going to drink it, but that's just what's an example. And then you'll just drink their throw up water. Like, what? No. You get what I mean. You get what I mean. Let's just say the energy of the water goes back to you and you're not thirsty anymore. You don't feel thirsty because wow, okay, don't actually do that, guys. Disclaimer, don't actually do that. I'm just talking about a spiritual exercise. At least you guys laugh when you watch my videos, but at least you're entertained by it too. Okay, another example, because I use examples very often. That one was not a good example. But, so a lot of you are just flat out drained. You're just like, you wake up and you're just like, where is my energy? What in the world? Like, you can't even open your eyes. And you're like, I slept for 9 hours, and then I took 3 naps yesterday, and I'm still tired. And your supplementation's correct. You're healthy. And you're like, God, please help me. What's this? And for the next week, let's just say you somehow recover your energy, or your energy comes back to you naturally. and you're like, okay, I'm doing well again, thank you, Lord. And you have those 3 good days. It's usually 3 consecutive good days. And then people from your past, they'll pop up. And this will happen every time. There is one person that you can use as a measuring tool. So, for example, at the gym, it's one person I know from my past. So the thing is, this person pops up, and I know I'm doing very well, and my energy's at maximum capacity when I see this person, because they're a vampire. They are a complete vampire. And that person will try to say hi for about 10 seconds before they run off, and they will not let me not say, hey, I'm working out right now. Hey, I'm busy. Hey, I'll talk to you later. They won't. They'll pull the energy as hard as they can, because they detect when you're at 100%. So this could be a friend, this could be a romantic interest. It doesn't have to be either one. It could be just someone you don't even know, and they'll say hi. Maybe they're friendly, not even your friend, or maybe it's someone who likes you, but etc. So these people will vacuum your energy to the point where these people will put their hands on you. So you ever wonder what some days you go out and like, why is everyone patting me today? It's because your energy's at the highest. They don't realize they're doing it. That's the biggest thing. So now sometimes you'll talk to someone, and you see the part of the conversation where it just kind of dies off, and you're like, okay, this person's no longer interested in talking to me. They're doing that because they have your energy. So it's different when it's an actual friend and there's constant exchanges. When there's constant exchanges of energy, so it's going both ways. But when the person is secretly pulling energy, they're like, okay, I got my fill, thank you, bye. So they took your energy. They definitely took your energy. And there's always that weird feeling. It's like a sad feeling in the conversation. Like, you're talking to them, and now you're sad because they just, like, they're leaving. Like, for you, you're feeling like this is like, the way you know is when you're talking to someone and you feel kind of sad. It's like, wait, why don't they want to talk anymore? And you feel sad. It's not like, hey, it was good to see you. It's because you feel good afterwards. It's like, hey, this person, I feel kind of sad because this person doesn't want to talk to me now. You're feeling sad because they were sad before they talked to you, and you just traded places. You just literally, they fully sucked your energy, and you fully traded places. So this is the biggest red flag. So when that person walks away, if you don't want to feel sad, just do the baseball mitt exercise. View that they secretly stole your baseball, a golden white baseball, and when you say goodbye, or when you wave to the person when they walk away, or when they fly away, because they're gonna fly away, view one of your angels taking the baseball and throwing it back to you, and you catching it and you putting it back into your energy, because in that you won't feel sad anymore. That's the best way to do it. View it as, okay, when you know someone just stole your energy, it got thrown back to you. When you do the energy callback exercise, this is a very light way to do that. But when you know who the energy vampire is, because if you're being too general, like, oh, I call my energy back from all sources and directions, it'll come back from a good portion in all sources and directions. But if you're like, hey, that's the energy vampire right there, one, you recognize it, two, you know who it is, so get it back. So what happens when you don't do this? What happens when you don't practice energy callback exercises? You'll feel tired for a week, and you'll think something's wrong. You'll think you're not getting enough sleep. You'll get some sleep. You think you're ungrounded. You're like, the biggest thing is, I can't figure that. You're like, why can't I figure this out? Why can't I figure why I'm so tired out? What's going on? Why do I feel so hazy? Why do I feel so ungrounded? And when you finally start feeling good again, you're like, oh, this is the best I felt in a long time. People will come up to you and be extra friendly because they want that energy. I'm talking mainly about people in person. People can do it over text messages, but not as much. People can do it over a phone call, though. Over voice messaging, not so much, because voice messaging is exchanges. So when it comes to phone calls, one person can just automatically pull. So voice messages, exchange. Text messages, a decent exchange, unless they're too chunky, and then you're doing more reading than you're actually replying. So some people, like, if you know those paragraph typers, when they get mad, they type about 3 paragraphs, and then they want a reaction out of you, and then let's just say you type something back. It means you went through the paragraphs a couple of times, you thought about what they said, you're kind of drained now, your energy's very low, you're feeling kind of angry, and that person now has your energy. That was a vampire. So you shouldn't even reply to paragraphs like that. You don't do that. You don't reply to their whole paragraphs. You say, okay. That's why they get so mad. That's why they get so mad. If you want to know why they get so mad, it's like, hey, they threw bait in the water. They lost their whole reel. They lost their whole fishing rod. But that's how it works. That is how energy works. It's a tug and a pull, or it's an exchange. So I'm going to give you another secret. So when you start missing someone, You know, when you start missing someone out of nowhere, it's because, here's how it works. Because I'm revealing the actual laws of energy to you. So that person will get lonely. You don't even have to see or talk to this person. They don't have to look at you or anything. That person will get lonely. Let's just say it's your ex. And this person, out of nowhere, started popping in your mind. And now you're starting to get lonely too. Like, you're constantly thinking about them. Like, then you start getting lonely. It's because they don't know it, but they're doing an energy pull. So they're pulling your energies of, number one, peace, number two, abundance. And you better believe when someone talks to you, they're normally taking financial abundance, beauty, and love energy. So someone can take your beauty just by talking to you. So you'll look tired, you'll feel tired, and you're like, what the? And then when you walk away, it's just like, and this is what they don't want people knowing in the spiritual community, because people are normally vampirizing people on purpose in the spiritual community. So when you call your energy back, you're not vampirizing them, you're taking what's yours back to you. It's now yours. For example, if you looked at something for too long and you call that back, now you call back your energy. Now you get your coins back. Now you don't feel tired from looking at something for too long. Same thing applies. So if you're thinking about something for too long, try the little baseball technique and just catch the baseball. Be like, haha, I got my baseball back. Because sometimes you throw your baseball and you don't get it back, and you go home and you have no baseball anymore. That baseball represents your abundance, your peace, your sleep, your financial energies, your beauty. And you'll notice when you look in the mirror after doing what I taught you in this video, you'll appear more beautiful. You'll be more vibrant. And you'll have to keep in mind this, that more people are going to be approaching you after you try what I teach. Because now you have your energy back. Now you're you again. So now people are going to do that technique in person. So you'll have two kinds of people. One who's not an energy vampire. One, they are an energy vampire and they might not even look like it. So the one person, for example, will walk up to you, you'll have an equal exchange, you'll have a conversation. They're not a vampire. They're not taking energy because your energy goes to them, theirs is going to you. And that's how it works. When you look at someone, your eye energy goes to them, and when they look back at you, their eye energy goes to you. When that person looks away, now it's just you to them. If they know it, then they're pulling on it. They're actually pulling on it. So that's why people, you want me to blow your mind right now? You want me to blow your mind right now? I'm going to blow your mind, and it's going to be wild. And this is going to change all of your lives. And you're going to live energetic lives through the Most High God, through Lord Jesus. This is how you're going to get your energy back. You ever see people in public and they catch you looking at them? And the thing is, you don't have to look at someone because you don't have to look at them because you like them. You can look at them just because you think another person's interesting. God made everyone look different, and every human's extremely interesting. Everyone has their own backstory, their gifts, their just whatever. So when you look at someone, it's not it's not just because you like them or just because it's romantic or anything. Sometimes you look at someone because they're interesting, but you ever see someone when you look at them and you're like, oh, this person's looking at me like this. Do you know what that is? They're pulling energy on you. It's different than, okay, the person, because you know when you're looking at the person and they're not looking at you on purpose because, like, oh, they're trying to get your attention. That's a feeling. You know that feeling. Versus the person looks away because maybe they're shy. That's a different feeling. They're not pulling energy at that point. They're like, okay, let me go back into my shell because I'm a turtle. Or they might be just an introvert and they're like, okay. But you feel, when you look at them, there's two separate feelings. One, they look shy, or they might be intimidated because they're shy and they don't have that social skill. Or number two, it's like, oh, and they go like this, and it almost looks catty. What did I say about the totem animal? A cat. Cat steals. So cat will do the same exact thing. So I don't mean to throw you guys off, but cats can actually, I'll say it right now. Cats can actually steal energy by accident. That's why you sometimes feel like sleeping after you pet a cat. They're cats, they're pure, so in essence, they're taking the bad energy off you. The people who are bad, they're just taking all energy off of you. So that's why you feel sleepy after petting your cat. Not that the cats are actual natural energy vampires. They take energy because they transmute it. Same thing with negative energy. So cats are pure, they're of God, and they're not human, so the same rules doesn't apply to them. I don't mean to freak you guys out when it comes to cats. Cats will make you sleepy because they take the energy off you. These people who look at you in public and look away like this, and they're being catty, they're taking energy off you because they're using your beauty. They're taking your financial abundance. If you don't believe me, try this right now. When you see someone in public and you know they look away because they're being catty, visualize that person or an angel next to them throwing a golden white ball at you and catch it, and then be like, okay, that's my energy that I just gave to you, and now I got it back to me. Your hand will start itching. Your hand will start itching. That's because they were taking your financial abundance energy. When someone takes your energy, they're taking it from different chakras. So if you think if you think they took their mental peace, and I'm excited about this, and I have a few more seconds to talk about this topic, but if you think they're taking your mental abundance energy, add some purple to that ball, because now you have your mental peace back, okay? It's like amethyst. So black tourmaline does block energy vampirism about 99%, but the other 1% is a very large percent because you accidentally hand away through the tourmaline by accident. So this will prevent you from wanting to give away energy by accident, because why does it feel good to give away energy sometimes? The same reason why it feels good to give away money. It's because it feels good. So when you're going to the mall, you want to buy everything. When you go out, you want to look at everyone. Like, hey, look at all the people around me. Everyone's different, but that's the nature of most people. It's like, hey, you want to spend because it feels good. It's like, oh, cool. Same thing applies financially as it does in your love life. You'll have more self-love like this, and you'll feel a lot better. To feel way more better, get a Florida Stoneman custom necklace. You can DM Florida Stoneman on Instagram for a custom necklace, or you can go to floridastoneman.com. I have some new jewelry coming on the website right now. I'm actually going to show you because it's on my video, but it's a little dark right now. But so some beautiful new Florida Stoneman custom jewelry is, so we have Between Steel. Steel is a vampire slayer. Then you have copper. Copper enhances telekinesis and other spiritual abilities. And then we have the gold plating, which is also stainless steel, but it's gold. So people like gold. I prefer steel myself, but because of the demon slaying aspects. But like I said, it's gold, but it's stainless steel that's plated with gold. I was using the real gold, but real gold is really soft, and I get real gold. I don't get the fake gold. But you can go to floridastoneman.com if you'd like your own beautiful jewelry. I suggest the necklaces because they're 1,000 times stronger than the bracelets. That's why when you get a custom necklace from Florida Stoneman on Instagram, I customize it based off your astrology, based off your angels. I help you guys meet your angels personally when you get a necklace from me. So DM me on there if you'd like your own custom necklace. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.